Good evening and welcome to Audacity Group Social Enterprise Entrepreneurial Leadership Institute. I am Dr. Eve Angel Savage, your provost over at the Institute. I came today to welcome all of you to this new and innovative way of learning about business concepts. Over at the Audacity Group Entrepreneurial Leadership Institute, we are not just teaching concepts. We're very excited about launching our project. On this week, we started our very first class, which was the fundamentals of client prospecting in practice. And that's clients everywhere, find your client. The exciting thing about learning over at the Entrepreneurial Institute is the course room is designed to provide the learner not only with a basis for knowledge, one, which we're going to be teaching out of my new book, Clients Everywhere, Find Your Client. It not only provides that knowledge base, but it also provides activities. Secondly, third, we also provide comparative articles, journal articles of evidence-based practices, and we also provide an opportunity for implementation through classroom assignments. And that's the exciting side of what we do over at the Entrepreneurial Leadership Institute, because I don't know about you, but I have often attended lots of conferences and or school even, where you learn and you learn but you rarely apply. And I think the ultimate application of learning for me was at the PhD level, where I actually had to do the research in order to demonstrate that I was in fact ready for the world of research, that I understood the principles, the teachings, and the practices of research. So based on those things, I thought it was critical for me to design a unique entrepreneurial-based program that met that sort of philosophy, because it was the epitome of expertise in learning for me. So to all my students out there who have joined me on this week, they're in the course room and they're very excited, and the one thing that they are saying is, oh boy, I've got homework. But not only do you have homework, you literally have to apply that to business, and we have to know how you did that. And we're there to help one another. And that's the other exciting piece about learning inside the Institute, is that many of our programs, including Audacity's former concept, was we give you some nuggets of information that you can apply. But walking someone from A to Z kind of changes the landscape, kind of changes the way they think about things, because it's not just I have to take this bit of information and now I have to go apply it. But from week to week in our 6-week courses, they're designed for us to glean from one another, to basically, or not basically, but to literally spring off of each other and kind of engage with one another in a way that we enhance and add value and add wealth to our learning base over at the Institute. Very excited. We have another one coming up on the 1st, which is going to be the Prerequisite Course, which is launching your business from ground zero, because many of the students are not eligible to take client prospecting in practice because they have not met the prerequisite requirement, which would be the foundation for business. And I think it's very, very critical that if we're going to have a design model, a model that works, that model should exemplify a trajectory of some sort. Whereas a student who's interested in a particular concept or business or to whatever that is in terms of business, that they should have a trajectory in which they would go in order to learn, because you can't learn one concept before you learn the other. So that's very, very important and vital for program structures to be designed in a way that you are actually making a difference in the life of the student. The other unique point about the Institute is I'm in the course room. I'm in the course room with my students, and they're able to chat with me. It's no extra, you don't have to pay extra for coaching. So it's kind of one of those win-win situations where I have clients that I coach with, but the unique thing about being in the course room is that you get to ask some of the questions that you ordinarily would not ask or would not be privy to in some of the coaching sessions, because most of them are discovery sessions and they develop into 90-day action plans, and after that you build upon another and you build upon another. But inside the course room, you are learning and taking away simultaneously. So there's a unique difference about what we're doing in the Institute, and I'm just so delighted to bring that to my community, and not just my community, but globally, make a global impact. And one of the things that was vital to the structure of my program is to be all-inclusive, because I am a social entrepreneur. Essentially what that means is that the programs that I design, or the entrepreneurs that I generally will work with, my target audience are those who are making some sort of social impact on our global, are centered around our global climate or our world. Some significant social impact is being made. So for me, that social impact is to address the needs of those who are less likely to succeed. So in my classroom is diverse, and when I say diverse, it's very diverse, and that's okay, because we need a wide variety of those who can give back to the classroom, and those who can glean from those who have been there already. So I think it's a great mixture, and I invite you all to come over and check us out over at Audacity Group Entrepreneurial Leadership Institute, where we are making a difference on a global level, introducing individuals to an independent way of living. Thank you so very much for this 8 minutes that I've had in front of you, with bleeps and blunders and all. I appreciate you, and do drop by Audacity, and that is www.audacitygroup.socialenterprise.com, or you can call me directly. Again, this is Dr. Eve Angel Savage. My number is 252-347-5620. You can find me on most of the social media outlets: Audacity Group, Social Enterprise, Entrepreneurial Circle. You can catch me on LinkedIn, big deal there, Google Plus, you name it, YouTube, I'm there. So again, I welcome a conversation. If there are some questions that you have that I have not answered here on the video, please give me a call or email me at info@audacitygroup.socialenterprise.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. And going forth, there's a very exciting things coming over at the Audacity Entrepreneurial Leadership Institute. Our second course again will be introduced on February 1st. There will be many more to come. And so get involved, make your connection. It's well worth what the investment that you will make. The courses are inexpensive and equivalent to your public school credit per hour, because our institute literally will give you, I will grade your assignments. I will be in the course room again discussing inside the forum and responding to my students. I will also, you will receive a certificate of completion for each course that you can use on your resume, because I am an educator as well, that in the institute, that you'll be able to use these as credentials going forth. And so I'm very excited to be in a position to offer these things to my consumers. So again, very, very excited about what's going on. So hop on over and join us over at Audacity Group Social Enterprise. It's not too late. There's one more day before you can, before registration ends for client prospecting and practice. So again, tonight that will end, and then February 1st we'll begin our Ground Zero, launch your business from Ground Zero, and then there will be many more courses to follow. But again, just remember, it's designed just like a university course, and the requirements are no less than that of a university course. And so I thank you again over at Audacity Group Social Enterprise, where we thrive with that sapphire and amber pride. Until the next time, have a great evening, everyone.